Torah, where all of us can do great things with great love. Mother Teresa said that with a smile that never tried to be impressive, only honest. Tonight I want to show you a simple step that cuts the root of bitterness in your home. No speeches, no complicated plan, just one quiet act you can do today. I want to take you back to a small room in Calcutta. The air was heavy, the light was thin. A man, abandoned and shaking, lay on a simple bed. His hair unheld his hair and held his hand. He whispered, "I have lived like an animal in the street, but I am going to die like an angel, loved and cared for." That line pierces the heart, not because it's dramatic, but because it is true. One small act of love can change how a person lives and how a person dies. We think bitterness is a mountain. Mother Teresa treated it like dust on a windowsill. You don't argue with dust. You get a cloth. You wipe slowly, gently, every day. So here is the step for today. Who has made your heart hard? Maybe it's a spouse, a parent, a grown child, a sibling, a colleague who feels like family because you see them every day. Today, do one quiet act of service for that person. No announcement. No, "Look what I'm doing for you." Serve like a shadow. Bring them a glass of water. Fold their shirt without a word. Make their tea the way they like it. To send a short message that simply says, "Thank you for," and finish the sentence honestly. If you can't find anything big, choose something small. Thank you for coming home. Thank you for trying. Why does this work? Because love is not a feeling you wait for. Love is a decision you practice. Mother Teresa used to say, if we really want to love, we must learn how to forgive. This of forgiveness begins with actions that look too small to matter. But they matter. They matter because they are the only tools we can always control. A man who had lived alone for years, heavy, the sisters visited and noticed he had no lamp. They brought a lamp. They lit it there, promised to come back and relight it every evening. But he said no. He would light it himself. When they visited after some time, his room was different, clean, bright. He told them, "I no longer live in darkness." What changed? Not a lecture, not a program, a lamp, a simple light that told his heart, "You matter." Bitterness is darkness with a memory. It remembers every small hurt and keeps the light switched off. Your quiet act today is a lamp. It tells your home, there is a hand here that will not fight. There is a heart here that will serve. Some of you might be thinking, but what if they don't deserve it? Mother Teresa met this question every day. She did not serve because people deserved it. She served because love is who she had decided to be. She used to say, "Do not wait for leaders. Do it alone, person to person." That is the path. You become the person who does the small thing first. If it helps, Take one of her simplest lines and keep it in your mouth as you move. Peace begins with a smile. Smile when you pour the water. Smile even if your hands shake a little with old pain. You're not performing, you're making space. In that space, peace can return. Now, perhaps you're afraid of being used. Casco, that's real. Mother Teresa was not naive. She lived with people at their most complicated. She used to say, "Give until it hurts." Does not because blava does not cost you anything, often does not change you. Tizoya is not about being a doormat. It's about being a doorway. A door that opens first, even just a few inches, so air can flow again. Think of the person who has taken the biggest piece of your peace. Picture them. Now picture yourself lighting that small lamp near their shadow. That is your act. No demands, no forced conversation. Just a gift that costs your pride and buys a little freedom. Let me give you a way to begin. Give a whisper their name quietly. Then say, "I do not want to win today." You might feel silly. You might feel silly. You might feel nothing. Feelings will follow habits. Let the habit come first. I remember another story from the streets of Calcutta. A little girl came to Mother Teresa with a small bag of sugar. The child had been saving it. She could have kept it, but she wanted to share. "Why did you bring this?" Dol said. "Because I loved the gift was small, but the heart behind it was huge." She said, "But how much love we put into giving. In your home, the currency is not money. It is attention. It is willingness. It is humble service. You can spend that today. If you're already feeling resistance rising inside, good, that means you are close to the root. The quiet egg is the shovel, and you do not need to dig deep. The root seed. Just loosen the soil, gently make room for a new seed. Here is a simple rhythm you can try today. First, feel the moment your heart tightens when that person comes into the room or crosses your mind. Second, breathe. One slow breath. Third, serve. Do the small act. Fourth, let go. Do not look to see if they noticed. Do not stand there waiting for a thank you. Just place it. And walk. Over time, this rhythm rewrites a home. Tea turns a battlefield into a field that can grow something. Mother Teresa loved silence, makes space for God to be God and for us to be human. Maybe your home needs a little silence today. No defense, no accusation, just the soft sound of service. And if you say, "I can't do that today," then do it for someone else nearby. The neighbor who leaves trash by the wrong door. The coworker who takes too long to answer emails. 'Tis the stranger who looks like you would feel awkward to greet. A small act with great love is a universal language. It speaks to the parts of us that words always miss. Midway through this, palsy with me. What is the one quiet act you will choose today, and for whom? Share it below. Stay with Ustap, like so the next person who needs this finds it, and subscribe for gentle practices that keep peace alive. We keep it going. Sometimes bitterness hides behind busyness. We say we are too busy to reconcile, too busy to soften. Mother Teresa walked fast, but her feet moved to the speed of love. She did not let the urgency of needs drown the primacy of one person in front of her. Person to person, she would say, "Do not let your calendar become your excuse." You might ask, how will I know if it's working? You will not notice fireworks. You will notice something quieter. Your breathing will be easier when you see their face. Your words will become simpler. Your head will hurt less. The room will feel bigger. You will find yourself listening more. Those are signs of bitterness losing grip. Do you need spiritual language? Then take this to prayer. God, put love where I have stored bitterness. Put peace where I have kept war. Then act as if the prayer has already begun to be answered. Because it has. There is a moment I can't forget of a dying woman who had been found alone, neglected, frightened, no fanfare, no cameras, just hands. That woman died with a sense of being seen. That is the power of small acts. They restore sight. We see each other again. In your home, someone is waiting to be seen. It might even be you. So when you bring that glass of water, remember to drink a glass yourself. When you write that thank you, write one to yourself for trying. When you fold that shirt, relax your shoulders. Be gentle with your own heart. Mother Teresa would often say, "Find your own Calcutta. Sometimes your own heart is where you need to start." Let's return to the simple plan for today. Choose the person, whisper their name. Smile. Offer one quiet act, water, tea, a folded shirt, a short message of thanks, then he steppy back. Let love do what love does. If the person speaks harshly to you after, resist the urge to snap back. You are not doing this for a reaction. You are modeling a new rhythm. You are giving your home a new story to tell. Or the wound is too old to face today, still act to light a candle by their photo. Write a short note you never send, saying one thing you are grateful for. Give a meal to someone who reminds you of them. Love flows, it finds ways. Mother Teresa had one more line that fits our ordinary rooms. It is easy to love the people far away. It is not always easy to love those close to us. That's why we practice. That's why today matters. When bitterness breaks, life returns. You will hear laughter without suspicion. You will set the table without keeping score. You will close the day without replaying every hurt. Peace will begin again with a smile. I hope this finds you in a place where you can try. Not perfectly, not loudly, just honestly. Let me send you with a blessing borrowed from her way of living. May your hands be simple today. May your words be few. May your heart be soft and strong. And may one quiet act, done in great love, break the bitterness in your home. Go light the lamp.